Hey guys, it's Communications, and almost back to 100%. I don't have a fever anymore, and I'm not really coughing that much. I might cough a little bit because I still have chest is still full of some crap. But the most annoying thing that I'm dealing with is my ears are just constantly popping, like friggin' every time I swallow, pop, 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 pop. Like there's like firecrackers in my ears, and it's fucking obnoxious. So anyway, I thought I'd try to do something to get my mind off of that, and I thought it'd be a good time to do a little VHS DVD update. It's not really a little one; it's actually a pretty big one. But I'm gonna try to be as quick as possible with this, because I'm still honestly not 100%. I know I might sound like I'm close to it, but I'm more like 80% back. And also, well, I got a little basketball game, a Blazers game I want to make sure I check out tonight at 6:30. But anyway, because it's like about 5:30 my time right now when I'm deciding to do this. And trust me, I have more DVDs that I got that I'm not showing in this installment. Like, a ton more. And I'm already showing a lot here. But anyway, I'm going to start with the VHS, as usual. And these are some that I picked up recently for really cheap. 2-pack of Godzilla movies, Godzilla versus a Sea Monster and Godzilla versus Megalon. Yes, it's good times. Good times are not really very good quality at all. They're pretty much shit. But it was cheap, and it was part of, getting 4 movie VHS for $1. So, and they included this at Value Village as one VHS, not 2. So I got 2 Godzilla movies for like really cheap, like probably about 25 cents maybe for both, or less than that, because I paid $1, so yeah, for four titles. And here's another VHS I got from Value Village, Beyond the Stars with Martin Sheen. I have a copy of this already, but it's like the shitty, really bad quality version. This is the original Eye of Home Video release, so the quality is going to be better than the other version that I have. So that's Beyond the Stars. And I'm not reading through all, the backs and stuff like that. Like I said, I'm still not 100%. Then I have X-Men, The Legend of Wolverine. This is, another one that was the buy 4, get 4 for $1 deal at Value Village. And this is one that has, it's just a collection of episodes from the X-Men animated series from the 90s. So it's X-Men, The Legend of Wolverine. So the last one I got, it's called Shadow of the Night, with Drake Bell from Drake and Josh and from The Manda Show. And it's like, it's like a dragon movie, and he finds a dragon, and he's got to protect it. The reason why I got it, it's for cheap. It was cheap. I'm curious about Drake Bell. I like Drake Bell as an actor, to see what he could do as as a young kid. And also, I have really, really fond memories of watching some movie which dealt with a kid finding a dragon, a baby dragon, and I think it's Dragon World. But I could be completely wrong, and it could be this. So I really don't know the title of it for sure. So it could be Dragon World, but it could also be this. So that's another reason why I got it. So I could try to see if it is the one that I remember watching as a kid or not. There's another one I got called Cold Heart. I got this from Goodwill. Stars Natasha Kinski. And it's a city heat, new image, thriller. It's probably pretty run-of-the-mill, probably pretty shitty. But there we go, I got it, Cold Heart. Here's one, David Bradley flick called Blood Warriors. And Frank Zagarino is also in this. So, yeah, it's Blood Warriors with David Bradley from American Ninja 3. And regrettably, American Ninja 4, The Annihilation. A horror film called The Whispering. Yeah, Apex Entertainment film starring a bunch of nobodies. And Blockbuster, put the sticker all over the cover, and then put the sticker on the back so you can't read the description, as usual. And if I try to take it off, I'll rip off everything. And it does look pretty shitty. But hey, it was cheap, so I'll give it a look sometime. The Whispering. This is one that is not the film that it says it is. This is not A Taste for Killing with Michael Biehn, which I have this as a screening copy in Oklahoma somewhere, and I have the film on my hard drive. This is actually Lady Dragon, which I think is a movie starring Cynthia Rothrock. So it's not what it says it is, but I was still okay with it because it's Lady Dragon. So I have Lady Dragon in the Taste for Killing box, and it's not something that pissed me off this time around, because it's a movie that I don't have it, alright. It's not like the other times when I've found VHS before, like, oh, Super Force of Ken Oland, awesome, oh, it's fucking Get Shorty, damn it. Or recently when I saw The November Conspiracy at Valley Village, is a movie I've been wanting to see, with Paige Turco from April from Turtles 2 and 3 in a lead role, and it was like a sort of political thriller or whatever, but I was curious about it, and I was like, cool, awesome, and then of course it's not the movie I want. It's Not Without My Daughter, starring Sally Field, which I don't want that shit. I wanted November Conspiracy, but A Taste for Killing box with Lady Dragon, not as bad as anything like that. Another VHS, Night Scream with Candace Cameron Bure, Casper Van Dien, and Terry Garr. An artisan entertainment flick. It's probably a piece of shit. A lot of these probably are. Hostage High, the director's uncut version. I don't know if that would make any difference. Which is, I guess, in the vein of the 187 The Substitute. And it's got Rick Schroeder, Freddie Prinze Jr. in it. Yeah, Hostage High. And this one I've actually wanted to see, and I have a copy of it in VHS, but it's really shitty quality. Like, it's like kind of moldy, and the box is terrible. This is completely unopened though. Chattahoochee with Gary Oldman and Dennis Hopper. And still got some more VHS here. Jeff Goldblum flick I never heard of, Beyond Suspicion with Jeff Goldblum and Anne Heche. This looks like a movie that was a 20th Century Fox flick, so it looks like it was a film that was released in theaters or something and did nothing, or really one of the last few movies like Jeff Goldblum might have done that was released in theaters. And then I also got Mask of Death. It's a screening copy, but it's still Mask of Death with Lorenzo Lamas, Ray Dong Chong, and Billy D. Williams. And then last two VHS, Pinocchio's Revenge, just so I can rant on it, because I know this movie's a piece of shit. Whenever I get around to reviewing more Killer Doll flicks, I can check this one out. I know this movie sucks. I saw it once years ago. It was horrible. I'm pretty sure it's gonna be just as horrible now as it was years ago. And then I got Cold Blooded with Michael Moriarty and Gloria Rubin. And mainly it's, I like Michael Moriarty, so it'll be interesting to see what he has to bring to this, because I'm a big fan of Michael Moriarty. So that's it for the VHS. Excuse me, just putting the tapes back. Now we're getting into the DVDs and Blu Rays and so forth. And actually, I got one more extra thing I can show you guys real quick. A Laserdisc. Yep, I got another Laserdisc. It's been a while since I got a new Laserdisc. Slaughterhouse 5 on Laserdisc. Really great movie, actually, based on a classic, iconic novel by Kurt Vonnegut. And this is in widescreen. And the DVD, I think, is hard to find, so I'm okay with having it on Laserdisc. So that's Slaughterhouse 5. The Laserdisc. And now we're going into DVDs. But I'm going to start off first with a couple Blu-rays. First off with Heavyweights on Blu-ray. Why did I get this on Blu-ray? Well, because recently I found out that this Blu-ray not only is, widescreen remastered, which is better than the other DVD copy, which I bought recently as well, but I did not know anything about the Blu-ray, so I bought the DVD not knowing anything about the Blu-ray. And it's this. This is the DVD, which I don't need anymore because it's not the worst quality ever, but it's full screen and there's no features or anything on it. And I was surprised when I found out that this Blu-ray actually has a ton of features on it. And it's shocking because it's Disney, and this movie was not a hit. It was a flop, and I guess it became a cult classic over the years. And it's a movie I grew up watching was Heavyweights. I really enjoy this flick. And I guess maybe it's because Judd Apatow was one of the producers, and he also helped write the screenplay. So he was able to have some, pull. And this got released about in 2012. And this has the best quality available for the film and a ton of features. It's got never-before-seen footage, including more than 30 deleted and extended scenes, an hour and a half of deleted scenes from Heavyweights. Audio commentary of Judd Apatow, Stephen Brill, the director, Alan Covert, Aaron Schwartz, Sean Weiss, Tom Hodges, and special guest Paul Feig. The making of Heavyweights, a featurette. Super 8 footage shot by the cast and crew. The video chat with Judd Apatow and Kenan Thompson. Where Are They Now? See the kids all grown up. And Judd's art project is bizarre photos from the set and the theatrical trailer. So, yeah, that's a lot of features, and I was totally shocked that this had features. So I was like, I gotta get my hands on the Blu-ray because it's the best quality available of this movie, which I think is an awesome, fun flick, and it's got tons of features. So I will talk more about this later because I'm going to review this sometime soon, and I'll also review the Blu-ray at the same time. So, yeah. I was stunned. I was shocked, flabbergasted that there was a Blu-ray of this that had features. Disney, come on now. Now do the same for the Mighty Ducks films, or at least the first two. So that's Heavyweights on Blu-ray. And this isn't... I couldn't believe it. Okay. I went to buybacks a while back, and I'm not showing the stuff I got from there. That'll be in another video. But I went to buybacks a while back, and I was, picked up some stuff, and there was a stack of DVDs on the counter, and one of them was this. The Nightmare on Elm Street collection. The Blu-ray box set. Forgive my cat, talking, being lame. And I was wondering, okay, is that for sale? Are you going to put it out on the shelf? And they're like, no, that's actually something that somebody's trying to sell. And I was like, okay, all right. The guy then comes up, the guy who's selling this stuff, and they're, listed the people at the counter, buybacks counter, are listing off, the prices, like how much are they going to give this guy? How much they're going to give the guy for each DVD or Blu-ray? And the girl at the counter, she knew that I was interested in this, so she was a total sweetheart, and it was great. Absolutely fantastic customer service. And she asked the guy, like, we're going to give you about $3, but this guy, she said, this guy, he was really interested in that one, and, and then she says, you can ask him, if he wants to sell it to you or something, and I asked the guy how much you want for it. He said $10. I gave him $10, and I did all this right in front of the buybacks counter, and so I got this set for $10. So I mean that's insane. I mean this is the only thing that's wrong with this set is the case is kind of scratched up, but then I look at it, it's like, hey, it's like Freddy Krueger himself, put his personal mark on it. This has all 7 Nightmare on Elm Street movies in high definition quality, and all the features that were on the Labyrinth disc on the DVD box set without the bullshit fucking Labyrinth, which is kind of fun, but then it gets really obnoxious and annoying After you've tried to, you think you figured everything out, and then there's like a few rooms that you, for the life of you, can't figure out because you suck at puzzles. That's why I don't like the Labyrinth. But this actually has 2 episodes of the Freddy's Nightmares TV show, and it also has a new retrospective called Fear Himself, The Life and Crimes of Freddy Krueger. And so, yeah, it has all 7. It doesn't have the remake. Good. I have the remake on DVD, that's enough. But, yeah, this is my favorite horror franchise, and to have it on Blu-ray is awesome. And to get it for $10 is an absolutely insane deal. I mean, you wouldn't get that deal on eBay. If, you know, maybe if you're really lucky. But $10, yes. Count me in on that action. So that's it for the Blu-rays. But now we get into the DVDs. Got this for $5 at 7-Eleven of all places. Trancers, a 3 DVD set from Full Moon, with Trancers 1 through 3, which are pretty much my favorite Trancers movies anyway. I don't really care for Trancers 4 that much. Trancers 5 I don't like. And Trancers 6 is a piece of shit. But I mean, Trancers 4 and 5, if I saw them for cheap, okay. But Trancers 6 I don't want. So I'm okay with having just the first 3, because I like the first 3. The third one's especially my favorite. So that's the first 3 Trancers movies for $5. And then I also got at the same 7-Eleven the Doll Man Demonic Toys collection. And the only reason why I got this is because, well, I got it for Doll Man. I did not get it for Demonic Toys because that movie sucks. And so does Doll Man vs. Demonic Toys. But these could be good rants later. But mainly I got it for Doll Man. So yeah, that's Trancers box set and Doll Man Demonic Toys collection. And so that's not all. Trust me, I got plenty more where that came from. This is Goodwill recently, 8-Legged Freaks. I wanted to give this one another look. I haven't seen it in years. I remember the trailer. I just remember the trailer where, like, you don't like spiders? Well, they don't like you either. I thought that was funny. But I'll give this a look sometime. So that's 8-Legged Freaks. It has a good amount of features on it, too. And this one is a movie I was curious about. I got off eBay recently. Not for publication. A film starring Nancy Allen, David Naughton, and Lawrence Luckinbill. Yes, Cybok from Star Trek V. And directed by Paul Bartel. And it's looked like it might be fun with David Naughton and Nancy Allen as journalists. You know, little adventure comedy, more of a comedy really than an adventure or anything. But there's a little bit of adventure or action or intrigue in it, so it's not for publication. Couldn't find a link anywhere online, so I'm like, okay, I'll buy it myself. This is an old Anchor Bay release too, and it even has a widescreen presentation, and it has a 16-minute documentary about Paul Bartel, with interviews of Roger Corman, Landis Tab Hunter, and it also has a theatrical trailer. So yeah, that's not for publication. Next up is one of the last Shriek Show DVDs I wanted to add to my collection. The only other ones I want is like really expensive, and it's Grizzly, which is really pricey. But got this. Don't Go in the House. The movie that I told Effrey back in the day. Hey Effrey, don't watch this. Don't Go in the House. And that still stands. Don't watch this, Effrey. But I actually remember seeing it a while back, and I actually didn't mind it. It's like Maniac, but like a different version of it, with another killer with mommy issues, who this time he burns people, in some makeshift steel room that he's made up. So he burns people alive, pretty much. So it's pretty messed up. But this is the best transfer of the film on DVD. And it's got an interview and a commentary with Dan Grimaldi, the star of the movie. So that's Don't Go in the House. And I got this because it was on eBay, and it was like really cheap. Like, I want it for really dirt cheap on eBay. This is the Dead Pit. This is the unrated director's cut. This is a film that's on the Fangoria 101 and Heralded Horror Films list, so that's another reason why I wanted to add it to my collection. It's a Code Red film, DVD release, and it's out of print. And this one, it has a commentary and it has an on-camera interview, but I guess there's another version of it that's like a 2-disc, which is even more features. But I'm okay with just having the single disc because I've never seen the movie, so I really don't know what else to say about it. I saw the trailer; it looked interesting. It's directed by Brett Leonard, who did The Lawnmower Man, and so yeah, that's the Dead Pit, the unrated director's cut, or as it just says on the cover, just Dead Pit. There's no the. So that's the Dead Pit, and. Here is The Church with Dario Argento. What's funny about this is that he did not direct it. It's directed by Michel Sauvé. And this is actually a custom DVD. Oh, it doesn't look like it, does it? I mean, yeah, it looks pretty professional for all things considered. Yeah, I found the cover art online, I printed it off, and I made my own DVD. Why? Because I actually have the official DVD. Why do I have the official DVD of The Church? Well, I actually like the movie. And also, I wasn't intending on buying The Church. It is a rare movie, so it's hard to find. It's an old Anchor Bay release. I wasn't intending on getting The Church. I was intending on... I thought I bought from Hastings, Go Hastings, from their eBay site. I thought I was getting Hell Night with Linda Blair. And I got the box... had the cover art and everything, and you know, and then inside the box was The Church. So instead of being pissed, because the Hell Night DVD all it has is a commentary and like some radio spots, and I'm not the biggest fan of commentaries. I could, you know, I guess it's because I've never really listened to any great ones. And so I just ended up making my own DVD of Hell Night. Keeping the case, I made my own DVD of Hell Night with a rip I found off a torrent, and then added some trailers and a TV spot and a radio spot on it. Bitch! Wanna be an asshole? I love it! I love it! Fucking probably Zardoz bullshit. Fuck you, Zardoz.
Fuck you, webcam. Fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you. What the fuck was that about? Sorry, it just pisses me off when it does this shit. I need to get a new webcam. I need to get a new computer. Well, I'm planning. That's a plan. I'm supposed to get my cousin to build a new computer for me for my birthday, which is coming up, but I haven't been able to get any free time off in order to be able to do it. So I'm about tempted to just say, you know, screw my cousin building it. Just give me a new freaking computer and a new webcam. But anyway, back to the whole story. So I made my own DVD-R, you know, custom DVD of Hell Night with a version of the film I found off a torrent file, and then I also ended up, you know, picking up. So I made my own DVD of it, and then I ended up, you know, making a case for The Church. So I got 2 movies. So I don't have the official DVD of Hell Night. I made my own, but I have the official box. But I have the official DVD of The Church in here, so okay, all right, fine. So it wasn't anything that I was like, oh my god, this is horrible. And this is a recent one I picked up, one I've been curious about, Dark Asylum with Larry Drake and Judd Nelson and Paulina Poroskova and Jurgen Prochnow. And it's like a film. It's a film where Larry Drake is playing a psychopath, and much like his role in Dr. Giggles. So, I will definitely give this a look. When I give Dr. Giggles another watch, I'll give this a watch too. This Dark Asylum. And I'm not even close. Like, I literally have like a whole backpack here, stuff that I picked up today, that I'm going to show you guys. So hold on a second here. And also, so I don't have any unwelcome visitors. Ugh. So alright, let's get started. I picked up Starship Troopers Invasion, Yep, yeah, it was pretty expensive. Yeah, I know, $6. But it was like I had some money, you know, left over. I saved for a while. My whole plan was I found all the other Starship Troopers movies on like at Big Lots, and I'm going to show you later. So I thought, why not? We'll do the Starship Troopers Invasion. This is the most recent Starship Troopers movie. It came out in 2012. And I think there's another one. I don't know for sure, but I don't think it'll top the original. It's like a CGI animated movie and a CGI, you know, animation movie. And I'm not really the biggest fan of those, but I'll give it a look because, you know, hey. And it's directed by the guy who directed Appleseed, which I actually like Appleseed, and I picked that up recently. Yeah, I'll give it a look when I do this. You know, when I review the Starship Troopers movie sometime. So it's just for the collection. I'm a collector, so that's Starship Troopers Invasion. Then I also got a classic, a movie that I really enjoy, that my mom also enjoys too. So, you know, she can enjoy this movie too. Jumpin' Jack Flash with Whoopi Goldberg, which, you know, for the longest time my mom, you know, and I've only had it, we've only had it on VHS, so it's nice to have it on DVD. Even though there's no features, but it's still nice to have it on DVD. One of my favorite Whoopi Goldberg movies. I probably would say, I would agree with my friend Matt, it's my favorite Whoopi Goldberg movie. Yeah, definitely. Really enjoyable, fun flick. Jumpin' Jack Flash. I got this because I got it for free, because I know this guy at this DVD store, and like he knows me really well, and he just said, "Oh, you didn't have this on the house." So I was like, "Oh yeah, all right." Mainly got it because I've never seen these movies. I've never seen Whole 9 Yards. I've heard some good things about it. I've heard terrible things about Whole 10 Yards, but mainly I got it for free. You cannot beat free 2 movies for free. So that's you know, great. So no matter how you slice it, it's always great. So then, here's the last stuff I got from that guy's store, that guy's place. 3 for $10. Haywire, it was 3 for $10. And I'm kind of curious about this movie. I know my friend Matt, I think, saw it, didn't care for it. It's directed by Steven Soderbergh. It's mostly an action flick, but it's Steven Soderbergh, who I don't think of when I think of action. I think of Steven Soderbergh. But it's got a fucking motherfucking piece of shit webcam. It did it. I don't know if it showed it. It probably showed it.
Fucking goddamn it. Fuck. But this is Haywire. And my webcam went all haywire when I showed Haywire. It was just stop showing this movie on the goddamn screen. But yeah, I'm just curious to see what Gina Carano can bring, you know, to the screen. In like her first, I guess, big role, because I guess she's also in Expendables 3. And then I got Snakes on a Plane, because it's a movie I'm gonna watch sometime soon for the airplane, you know, disaster movies. And I think it was a film requested by Wild Man Beyond, so I'm gonna watch this and review this sometime. I've never seen this movie. I know about the whole, you know, I know how famous, what it's famous for, you know, Sam Jackson's line, you know, "I'm so tired of these motherfucking snakes on this motherfucking plane." And then I also got this, Hijack with Randy Couture. It's Randy Couture in his own action movie, and it's an airplane disaster flick, dude. Look, it's another one of those airplane thrillers. So I'll watch this too. Why not? You know, it's another one of those movies that deals with a passenger airline that's in trouble, and you have to have a guy try to save some people. But it's directed by Brandon Nutt, so I don't know. It's directed by Nutt. Or it's by someone with balls. So we'll see if it's any good or not. Oh yeah, I did get one more thing from that guy. And that is another movie I'm going to watch recently and review, Toy Soldiers, with Lou Gossett Jr. and Sean Astin, which I've actually never seen. I've seen the trailer, but I've never seen it before. And it's only full screen, of course, which is lame, but
That's alright. Got the movies. Toy Soldiers. So, give that a look sometime soon. And here's the stuff I got from Big Lots. Good deals. Spent about 48 bucks for all this. White noise. Why? Well, so I could see how shitty it is for myself. Maybe because it was my friends like $3 is too much for that piece of shit. Well, I'm a Michael Keaton fan, and I don't think I've seen this before. I think I saw it once, but I don't remember anything about it except the ending, which sucked ass. So I'll give this a watch sometime and rant on it. And mainly it's because I also got this White Noise 2, which I heard is a lot better with Nathan Fillion. So yeah, so it's White Noise and White Noise 2. This movie sucks too, but it's Starship Troopers 2 for the collection. I know Phil Tippett directed this. And then I also got Starship Troopers 3, Marauder, for the collection as well. And these are brand new, so I mean it's a really good deal. Like, they're guaranteed to freaking work because they're brand new. Sometimes they don't, but that's rare, very rare. And it's $7, but it has 4 movies. And then I got it for Species 4, so I have all the Species movies. And Supernova, yeah, I wouldn't mind watching Supernova again. And Retroactive is one I'm curious about. And Breeders is a piece of shit, but I can rant on it. The Longest Yard remake with Adam Sandler and Chris Rock, which I actually enjoyed. I did, enjoy this movie. Hancock, the 2-disc unrated special edition. I enjoyed this movie a lot too. So yeah, it's Hancock. The 2-disc for $3. Dreamhouse with Daniel Craig and Naomi Watts and Rachel Weisz for $5. I mainly got it because my friend Matt saw it and he liked it, so I'm curious about it myself. I like haunted house flicks. A comedy double feature of My Blue Heaven with Steve Martin and The Man with Two Brains, which I haven't seen either film in years, so that'll be fun to look at again. Another double feature with 2 movies I've been curious about, Hideaway and Hush. $3. $3 for Casualties of War, the extended cut, which has an extended version of the film and new footage, and a conversation with Michael J. Fox, and the Making of Casualties of War feature right on it. 3 O'Clock High, which I haven't seen in a while, with Casey Siemaszko. State of Emergency, a zombie flick, a pretty 2012 zombie flick from Image Entertainment. And then I think that's it for, yeah, one more from the Big Lots lot. The Cave. $5 is a little bit much, but it's brand new and it's widescreen because I was only able to find it other places in full screen. And I'm curious about this movie because I saw the trailer for it and I thought it was a really well done trailer. So give it a look sometime. The Cave. So all things considered, I mean, brand new DVDs for that cheap. I mean, that hard to go wrong with that. And then here's the stuff I got from the last 2 DVDs I got from Goodwill. $3 for Fast and the Furious, the widescreen collector's edition. Because I only have Fast 5, so I'm trying to get the Fast and the Furious movies. Completely unopened copy of Too Fast, Too Furious, which I've actually never seen. I've never seen the sequel to Fast and the Furious. I've seen Fast and Furious, which is a piece of shit, but, if it's cheap enough, I'd add it to my collection. Speaking of pieces of shit, Lost in Space! Mainly because I wanted to add it to my collection, and I remember liking it as a kid, but I haven't seen it in years. Most Wanted, Keanu Ivory Wayans, which I saw once a while back and I remember liking. High Tension, which I've heard good things about, but I've never seen it. And completely unopened copy of The Fugitive. Brand new with Harrison Ford. It's a classic movie. And Tango and Cash. Because I have the film on DVD, but it's in like a box set with Cobra. And I'm like, you know what, it's mainly because it was cheap, and it's fucking Tango and Cash. It's so I can actually have a physical copy of the movie when I review it sometime soon that I can show to you guys on camera. It's Tango and Cash. Gotta have a separate copy of that. But anyway, that's it. That's it for the DVD, the VHS DVD update. Hopefully, I recorded all the audio and didn't fuck it up because the camera messed up 2 times. But anyway, thanks for watching, and stay tuned for upcoming reviews of The Goonies and The Monster Squad. Yep. Long, in-depth retrospective / reviews on 2 of my all-time childhood favorites. Anyway, folks, I look forward to those, and take it easy. See ya.